Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So in this video, we'll look at some sales, packing, processing. But before that, I got a vintage little haul of Masters of the Universe figures from shopgoodwill.com. So let's do an unboxing and take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Yeah, so we'll look at some sales, but I had to go for this auction. I gotta slow down on my spending when it comes to my collecting. So I won some more vintage Masters of the Universe figures on shopgoodwill.com this time. I went for this particular lot, paid a pretty good amount for it, but I think I got a good value compared to what I'm hoping the condition of these figures is going to be, because so, you know, my channel is about selling on eBay, but also collecting. So even if you're not a collector, if you're strictly eBay, you can pay attention to the Masters of the Universe figures as I show them off. And if you ever come across these things, they're worth good money. So it's definitely good knowledge. But if also you're a big kid like me, it's fun to look at these toys. Maybe some of you guys have nostalgic memories of them and everything. All right, here's the box. I just cut it open. I haven't even unboxed it yet, so let's check out what we got here. Yep, here is a vintage Masters of the Universe carry case. Looks like that box is just perfect to fit it. Hopefully it didn't get beat up or anything. See if I can get it out. Okay. Yeah, so I noticed that this case looked like it was in really good condition too. So, vintage Masters of the Universe carry case, holds 8 figures. Oh wow, this is a really nice case. That's a bonus. This is one I'll have to hang on to. What was the year on that? 1984. Wow, what a sweet case. Look at that. I would say that case has got to be worth at least 40 to 50 bucks by itself. Considering the condition, usually these things are gonna, for them to not have any tears or anything in them, this doesn't have anything wrong with it. Wow, this is incredible. Yeah, for none of this stuff to even be torn or anything, you know, like this is like a plastic cover and then cardboard. So for none of this stuff to be hardly damaged at all, that's pretty crazy. So we'll have to see how the inserts are inside. But right there, I'll tell you, for this lot I paid about $90 and some change, so this is worth a strong portion of that in the case alone, I would say. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Yep. 8 figures. Alright, let me see if I can get these guys out without messing anything up. Alright, we got a total of 8 figures, so I'm going to put them to the side and then we're going to go over what I got. Alright, let's go through these 8 figures that I got. So first up, we'll look at Merman. So I actually have Merman's just bare. That was the only thing about this lot, is there wasn't really many weapons or accessories. You know, that the only disappointing, you know, not disappointing, but the only thing that could have made this lot any sweeter. So we got Merman. He was part of the original wave, so pretty nice figure. Looks like the action is okay. Needed him for the collection, so that's Merman. Then we've got Stratos. He was, oh, by the way, Merman was a evil warrior, and then we've got Stratos was a heroic warrior. His legs, Stratos' legs are kind of loose. At some point, I'd have to get a better Stratos or replace his legs. Now, there is a rare Stratos that has, I believe, a blue beard, so this wouldn't be him. So if you ever see a Stratos that has a blue beard, I believe he's worth a lot more money. But needed a Stratos for the collection. He has one of his wings. He should have 2 wings, and actually, I have the vest. I'm going to show you. They put it on a different figure here. So Stratos. Then we've got an evil warrior, Whiplash. He has, well, they all have action, but he has a tail, so that was his feature, was basically having a whiplashy tail. All these are in pretty good conditions. A lot of the legs are really loose though. That's the only thing about them. There is a way to refurbish. You can replace the legs. Someday, at some point, I might do that. You know, consider doing that whenever I've developed a collection. All right. So, vintage Whiplash, Evil Warrior, cool. Then we've got another copy of Prince Adam, but he has his vest. That was one of the things that seemed really attractive to me. Now the belt of the vest and everything has come loose, so I might have to fix that. But the important thing is that this vest seems to be in pretty decent condition. It's going to be really hard to find that, so that's a pretty good pickup actually. The figure itself is okay. I'm noticing these waists do have a little bit of lack of movement. I don't know if, and the legs do seem kind of don't seem that great. But I mean, when you're dealing with vintage figures like that, that's just what you're gonna have to deal with. So I accept it. So this is a pretty nice Prince Adam to get a really good condition Prince Adam going for my collection with the other one that I have. Then we've got Evil Warrior, Evil Lyn. Looks to be pretty good condition. This was wave 2. Usually the face is really messed up on this, so the face looks like really good condition on this, so that's pretty nice. So vintage Evil Lyn. One thing they didn't show in the pictures was this. This is the back piece for a figure called Fisto. So you never know, that could come in handy. Then we got another Evil Warrior. This is Jitsu. He's got a chopping hand feature. Pretty nice condition figure. He was a controversial figure because in the cartoon, they very stereotyped him really hard, and I think it created some controversy. But glad to have Jitsu in the collection. But all this stuff most of these guys, unfortunately, like I said, are missing their accessories. But fortunately, not this. This guy has one of probably the harder to find accessories. At least when I was a kid, this is one I actually had as a kid. Trap Jaw. Now he's missing all his guns. He has 3 different attachments you can put on his gun here. Collectors consider him to be one of the best Masters of the Universe figures ever made. He's just so cool. He's got his trap jaw action. He's got these detachable weapons on his arm, and he just looks really cool. But he has this belt, which growing up I had this figure brand new, but for many years I don't ever remember having the belt. So that's kind of neat. So cool. Glad to have Trap Jaw back in the collection. And then finally, we've got, again, the most powerful man in the universe, He-Man, but he's wearing Stratos' vest. So this is Stratos' rocket vest. So Stratos is actually almost complete. He just needs his left arm little wing thing, but I was happy to see this He-Man because he looks like he's in pretty good condition in comparison to my other He-Man. The spring waist was not working properly. So with this vintage He-Man figure, I can mix and match and get like the best possible condition He-Man that I can. The paint is a little bit better on this face and stuff too. There is some paint loss on the hair, but like again with original vintage He-Man, that's probably, you know, unless you want to pay a lot more money, that's probably as close. Oh, another thing on the other He-Man, the fingers were damaged, and this one has nice fingers and everything. So that was one thing that attracted me to this lot, is the figures, generally speaking, cosmetically look pretty good. The actions and everything aren't perfect, but you know, it still seems pretty good. And with this collector's case, I think this vintage lot here was definitely worth my money. From a collector standpoint, for sure. For reselling, you'd be able to put yourself into the profit, but I mean, if you were to do reselling of this kind of stuff, this is the kind of stuff where I'd say if you want to do it like consistently, to where you're buying a lot of He-Man figures and, you know, mixing and matching the parts as you get the lots in and completing figures and selling them. It's just one of those reselling ventures that you have to have a lot of investment capital. It's because you got to buy a lot of figures, I would say. You could probably do something like that off of shopgoodwall.com. So there we go. Another wave of figures for my collection and a really nice collector's case. Okay, I sold this Journey to the Center of the Earth DVD, part of my sealed media stuff I've had for a long time. This is one of the better ones. Running out of them though. Total price paid by the customer, $11.09. We'll just throw it in a padded. Sold another Pathfinder Tales, another item that I have multiples of, sell all the time. Total price paid by the customer, $10.97. This will be an easy 2-pound media mail shipment. I just always throw them in a mailer and then in an 8x6x4 inch box. There we go, another Pathfinder Tales going out. Sold another shirt from the Harley Davidson shirt lot. This is a Laughlin. This is the only, it was a Laughlin shirt, but it's not, doesn't say the River Run. It's the only shirt that didn't say River Run. It just says Laughlin, Nevada. But it's definitely like a motorcycle style shirt. Sold that shirt. The year was 2013. Total price paid by the customer, $14.47. I'll just be throwing this in a mailer. 13 ounces. All right, then I sold another Christmas ornament, and it's the most expensive one. It's the Imperial AT-AT. Year on this one was 2006. Really nice one. This one has lights and sounds, or I'm sorry, just sounds. Total price paid by the customer, $59.28. So that was the best one, and all the other ones were great too, don't get me wrong. I've sold a strong portion of the Christmas ornaments, the Star Wars Christmas ornaments. I've got a few more left, and a couple of the ones that weren't Star Wars still. I've yet to sell the, actually I'm sorry, I have one that was the Madagascar Christmas ornament made by Hallmark as well. So I have that and like 3 or 4 more of these. But what a great lot of ornaments that I got. A little more bubble wrap on top. Looks good. 8 ounces, nice sale. All right, sold one of my that estate sale items. First one, the Upward Call book by David Jeremiah. Total price paid by the customer, $13.26. I paid 20 bucks for a big lot of a bunch of stuff, so some nice books and stuff. So this is the first item to sell. I think, man, I really just got to make one sale on one of those significantly priced items, and I'm going to get my money back and be in the profit. So this just gets me closer to there. Probably don't need it, but I'll just throw a little bubble wrap in there to keep it from bouncing around too much. There we go, nice 2-pound media mail shipment. Sold this Nike ladies golf shirt with the Coronado Golf Club logo on it. It's one of those fit dried shirts. I've had this for a while. Paid a couple bucks for it at the thrift store, I believe. It was new with tags. Original retail price, $60. Wow. Total price paid by the customer, $15.51. Oh yeah, it was size small, by the way. Alright, I sold another Panasonic 3DO game. This is the most expensive sale, I think, if I recall, for the Panasonic 3DO games. Vintage Panasonic 3DO game, Killing Time. Box is terrible condition, but this game is pretty expensive. Game case and everything is really nice. It's got most of the like manuals and all that stuff. Total price paid by the customer, $121.23. So now 3DO games, I'm just down to the, I think I will sell the 3DO system. I just really have no reason to keep it. It's kind of neat, but it's just like never gets played. I barely even, have time to play Nintendo. So, I don't see the point in keeping this system that can make me a lot of money. I might go ahead and sell the Panasonic 3DO system with a couple of the low value games that I still have. Oh, and I should mention too that, like, in my opinion, for the most part, Panasonic 3DO it's neat and everything, but as far as fun factor is just, if you have Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, it's just like there's no point in even getting into playing Panasonic 3DO. It's just, there's not, the games are kind of wonky and weird, you know. They were experimenting with that, with, you know, full motion video technology for video games, and it just doesn't work out very well for video games, to be honest with you. It's like, you either want to watch a movie or you want to play a video game. You don't want to try to combine the two. It doesn't work out too well. In most cases. There's probably some exceptions. Right. Protect this guy. $14 ounces. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips, tricks, finds, or just leave a comment down in the comment section to say hi. Always appreciate it. Ideas for videos are great down in the comment section, or if you ever see anything that I thrift with the intent to resell and you like it and you want me to get it listed up for you, drop me a comment and I'll get it listed up for you and I'll send you the link. I appreciate it once again and have a good one.